Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome back to Mama D Reacts. I can't talk right tonight. I'm going to be looking at Big Little Lies, Season 1, Episode 4, Push Comes to Shove. So we saw in the other ones that the previous three, there's a lot of lies going on in these women's lives and a lot of drama, and they're trying to put off this perfect, life, and it's not working. In every episode, there's more little lies that come out. And somebody's been murdered. We haven't found out who. Nicole Kidman's husband would be my first pick. He is abusive and, has grabbed her, strangled her, hit her. So we'll see what's going on today. And then Jane Chapman's character, she's got a little boy who was a product of rape, and he's got a lot of anger issues. And Madeline and her little family drama, or teenager, just left, is going to be leaving to move in with her dad, and that's really messing with her. So anyway, let's get going and we'll see what's happening this week, or this episode.
I just kept hoping, the white would become real. I spent all this time trying to play now. I found my way here.
Abby, all right?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Thank you.
It was pretty smooth. 6 days?
Yeah?
So, other than our little,
What?
well, our little dust up.
Oh, you mean my dust up?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you didn't have to say that. I was wrong to question your decision to cancel the SAT tutor.
I didn't think you were wrong.
Because who cares if Abigail doesn't get her scores up, or if she goes to a college that requires more than a pulse?
Okay. Do you see what you're doing here? I came here actually to propose that you and me and Bonnie had had dinner together.
You wanted to propose that?
Yeah, to discuss the transitional parenting paradigm of Abigail. Make sure there aren't any glaring chasms like, like this whole tutor thing.
To discuss the transitional parenting paradigms? To make sure we don't have any glaring chasms? Who talks like that, Nathan? Why don't you just say this is Bonnie's idea?
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's Bonnie's idea. Personally, I think the idea of us all getting along is ridiculous.
The man is losing his mind. Can you believe it?
So did you schedule the dinner?
Yes. I mean, a
Couples dinner? He would have never done that when we were together. Never. But for Bonnie, he's Mr. fucking Sacrifice.
I bottled up some of that anger that you could use.
What do you mean?
I think I could use you and Joseph at the meeting with the mayor tomorrow. Joseph can speak to the content of the show, and we could...
Are you practicing law yet?
Not practicing law, just going to a meeting.
Well, because the town of Monterey can't afford to hire an attorney.
The town of Monterey is the one that's trying to shut the production.
She's such a dick.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
How come we didn't have a conversation about this?
Duh. He is so
If you were
controlling. She
here long
can't
enough
take
to
a
have a
shit without him
conversation.
getting his
After
permission.
the talk shifts from the kids, you're off packing your bag for another business
My
trip.
first husband was like that.
One night with you is what I'm now praying for.
Now.
The things that we two could plan. My dreams come true.
Okay, honey, you're gonna wake up Chloe.
Just
Well, could be a good idea.
Are you kidding me? It's fucking Bonnie. She probably just wants to show off and serve us organic quinoa with her kale she raised in her sustainable vertical garden. Probably while she was meditating. So help me God, if she so much as teaches me how to peel a potato, I'm gonna go for her fucking throat.
That might not be a good idea.
Right.
Oh, what about Suspicious Minds?
Pocket full of rainbows.
Oh no, honey, you've got to go to bed. You never sleep.
You need to pick a song no one else will sing.
Well, it's not even listed.
Exactly.
Her and that phone.
I don't worry whenever skies are gray above. Got a pocket full of rainbows. Got a heart full of love.
It's kind of nice.
Got a pocket full of rainbows.
We're gonna stamp on that.
I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Am I dreaming right now?
Yeah.
That's cute. This girl has some serious issues. I give her credit for having the baby and not having an abortion, though. She could have done that very easily. That's the quote-unquote one of the reasons to have an abortion if you've been raped. She had the guts to stick it out and raise her son. Whoa, stop. Whoa. Wow. That would have been a drop. Oh, shadow behind her. Oh. Him and this getting up in the middle of the night.
You're sleep. Okay, baby.
Wow.
What happened between you and my dad?
Aww.
Can you tell me? Guys, and one night, that was it. You guys gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't have to look for me if that's what you're doing.
Aww.
I'm okay, Mom. We'll be fine.
Aww.
Let's get over it.
He's 6, poor baby.
I love you more. I said it first. I mean it more.
Oh.
I love you more than all the stars combined. I love you more than infinity times infinity.
My grandson and I do that.
I'm concerned.
About?
Your stress level.
He could care less about her stress level.
Well, you couldn't get pregnant. When you were working, the doctors all agreed that it had to do with...
I'm not trying to get pregnant.
No, I'm just saying. The anxiety.
Yeah, I know my history. I'm not trying to get pregnant. I'm just trying to help out a friend. What's the big problem? Why is it such a big deal for you?
It's not. I'm just looking out for you, Sparkles.
He's so full of
If you
crap.
go to pieces again, who's going to put you back together? Madeline. I'm the one who's always there for you. Always there.
It's just difficult when you try to control me.
Yeah, well, the idea of you resuming your career...
I'm not trying to resume my career.
Yes. Ed likes to dress up in costumes.
Honestly?
He has a fetish or something. One night, I came home and he had a full vampire costume on with fangs and everything and an accent, and I think he thought it was sexy and it would spice up our sex life. And did it? Well, I mean, it was funny. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about sex so much. Tom, when you get a chance, honey, can I get something puffy with chocolate on it?
You got it.
Thank you.
Why don't you even talk about sex?
No reason.
Because I was raped?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be sensitive, honey. I don't always know the right thing to say, but I certainly don't judge you.
I know. It's actually really weird. Ever since I told you about Siggy's dad, this thing that's been happening to my body. Like it's wanting to wake up again or something. I always knew that my reaction to that night had been too big. Pretend like it meant nothing, so of course it can't mean everything, but it's like I had to say those stupid words that he said to me out loud to you for them to lose their power. Like keeping them a secret helped them retain their power. So ever since then I just keep finding myself looking at men. It's weird.
Really?
But not in like a sexual way, like more just in a appreciative way, maybe?
Really?
Sensual way?
Oh.
That guy's arm over there. Tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then my mind takes over and takes me back to that stupid night.
There's no way you could have known he was such a fucking sociopath.
Fuck yeah. Psychopath.
Dickhead.
Asshole.
Abominable pig.
I'd kill him if I could.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I mean, I wouldn't say that loudly in public spaces.
Let's see. Maybe she kills him.
Have you really thought any more about counseling?
No. I have been thinking about something though. Don't get mad at me. I don't know, it's really hard. I think maybe we need to move back.
No.
Well, Ziggy's just not happy here. I can
No,
tell.
honey. Hey. How are we doing? Is this your go-to meeting outfit?
Yes, this is it.
Wow.
Great.
Is there a cape under there?
Would you stop it?
You just have to wait and see, won't you? We are going to win. So, in breaking news, Madam just told me that she's thinking about moving.
I'm just thinking about it.
No.
No freaking way.
Oh, come on, don't give in. Ziggy didn't do it. Do not let them get to you.
I'm not giving in. I need to do what's best for my kid. I don't know what that is.
What about what's best for us? We would miss you. You would.
Otter Bay, together we stand strong. Otter Bay, come on and sing along, beautiful. We learn arithmetic, science and athletics.
Annabella.
You weren't singing, is there a reason?
No, I just didn't feel like it.
Oh, you typically love the sing-alongs. Seems like something's a little wrong, sweetie. Are you sure you're not upset about something? You can tell me. I promise I will keep it a secret. How are things with you and Ziggy?
I'm fine. He's nice. We're friends.
That's great. What do you and Ziggy like to do together?
We just like playing and stuff.
And he's nice to you?
Yes.
Annabella? Is somebody still hurting you?
I found Ziggy's father.
You found him?
Well, I think I found him, but it's Saxon Bakery. He was an interior designer in San Luis Obispo.
Hold on, didn't you say his name was Saxon Banks?
Well, I think maybe he only gave his real first name. She said he was an architect, but sometimes interior designers say they're architects.
Oh, this is not
Thanks so much for helping us out. But I'm having second thoughts about this.
What?
Look, even should we win this battle, we make an enemy of the mayor's office.
But we have
Long term,
all
it's
of
not
our
a good
funding,
idea.
and we're starting in 2 weeks,
Yeah, but what about the next production and the one after that?
Listen to me. Do you think Avenue Q is worth fighting for?
Yeah.
Well, then what are we talking about?
The future of the theater itself. If we piss off the mayor, and I've been told he pisses off easily.
I can keep it civil.
Oh, no.
Or maybe not.
Look, I'm not looking to like chill artistic expression. I hear it's a great play. That said, puppets fuck. We can't have puppets fucking in Monterey.
May I be heard?
There is one scene, and one scene only, where two of the puppets simulate sex. There's no nudity.
Yeah? Naked puppets don't bother me. Fucking puppets, on the other hand, it's vulgar.
Even if it were, you'd still have to prove that it has no legal, artistic, or literary value. The question isn't, what is this play, but who are we? I take your point. It's a good one. We all have small children, and this is the village that we've chosen to raise them in. And I would say, among other things, I hope we're open-minded. I mean, I think what draws a lot of people to Monterey is its progressiveness. But opinions aside, legally, you've already lost. The California Constitution goes way further than the federal one to protect the First Amendment. But to answer your question, Renata, who are we? I don't think we want to become synonymous with suppression and prior restraint. We're going to face accusations of being anti-American and anti-free speech. I mean, that's not the politics that you've been practicing, Mayor Bartley. So I would say there are bigger black eyes than putting on a controversial musical, especially ones that have won Tonys.
Stick that up your tight ass, bitch. You were fucking brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually
No.
kind of annoying that you look like that and you're smart and educated and intelligent and sympathetic. You even had Cruella agreeing with you at the end. Did you see her face?
For 6 years, I've been wiping runny noses, organizing play dates, doing everything to be a good mom, you know? And today I felt alive. I felt good. Is that crazy? No. I feel so ashamed for saying this. But being a mother, it's not enough for me. Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot I had my own, and I had to do something, so I decided to volunteer at the theater, and I'm not a performer, I'm not a director, I didn't know what to do, but it just made me feel like I was doing something. I wanted more, you know? I want more of that feeling, because that made me feel alive, too. I want more!
Oh.
And you know what?
What?
You're gonna be a lawyer again.
No.
I mean,
Not
I've
with
never
that
seen you
husband.
like that. For 4 years I've known you, and your face looked different, your body changed. You miss it.
You're right.
I fucking miss it!
Thank you for agreeing to meet me. I would have asked you to come to the school, but it's kind of a fishbowl there. People can gossip. What's going on? I have reason to suspect, and only suspect, that Amabella Klein is still being bullied, and that Ziggy may be the culprit.
Maybe.
I haven't seen anything. Do you have any reason to suspect that Ziggy could be violent? No. Maybe something from his past.
No! Ziggy is a sweet, docile young boy. He's never hurt a fly. Wouldn't someone have fucking seen this, for God's sakes? They're in a classroom.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you're gonna think this is way off book, but
I cannot believe she's doing it for free.
She's my best friend. She'll do whatever I ask.
What if it goes to court?
It's not going to go to court. That is a done deal. It's amazing. I have nothing to worry about.
You're so good to me.
I believe in you. Oh my God.
I know. Out of nowhere. I'm still shaking. 1 minute we're talking, and then the next one. What's this down my throat?
This is assault. He assaulted you.
I meant
She's having an
it was like
affair
a
with him.
reflex. You know, somebody kisses you, you kiss
No.
them back. I might have grabbed his ass. I don't know.
What?
It just all happened so fast. And the next thing I know, he has his hand in my shirt. Or was it my hand in his shirt? What? It was a reflex.
No.
So you're saying the thing's mutual?
No, he jumped me and then he yelled at me.
I'm in love with you. You hear me? I'm in love with you, Madeline. I have been
For
from...
months? So I slapped him. What? This is not funny, Celeste. I'm a married woman and he forced himself on me.
So, what really happened?
Yeah, she's been cheating on her husband. That's why she has no passion for him.
Makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you.
What's the matter? Let me see. Let me see. There's no blood. Should we go to the hospital? I think we should call the ambulance. I think we need to call 911. I think we should. Should I call the Tooth Fairy? For Santa Claus? I'm sorry, Betty.
Last time we had pizza and we went to the zoo, you told me we were moving to Monterey. What now?
You're gonna go see a child psychologist.
Another meeting, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna settle it today.
Yeah. What if it doesn't settle?
Oh, well, we'll probably go to court, but it would just be a one-off. They really don't have any grounds.
So in court appearance, huh?
Probably not, but what's the big deal?
The big deal is that you lied to me. You said it'd be one meeting yesterday and then it'd be
No, I
over
never
with,
said
and now you're
that.
going to
I
court.
said I thought it would go away quickly, and I still believe that it will.
I don't want you doing this.
Well, it's not your fucking call. Okay,
Yeah, you can
let's
get
go,
caught
sweetie.
strangling her
Hey,
in front of your
Jap.
kids, you jack off.
Hi, Dad.
Have a great day.
We're gonna be late. Come on, quick.
You are psycho.
Bye.
I hope you're the one that got murdered.
We had a nice conversation. He's a very smart little guy. Please. Have a seat. I can see that you're nervous, so I'm just gonna cut right to the punchline. I do not think Ziggy is a bully. I brought up the incident that you had mentioned at orientation, and he made it very clear it wasn't him. And I'd be surprised if he's lying. If so, he's the most accomplished liar I have ever seen. And frankly, he doesn't show any of the classic signs of a bullying personality. He's not narcissistic. And he certainly demonstrates empathy and sensitivity.
Sorry. Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I definitely would like to see him for another appointment. I think he's suffering from a lot of anxiety, and I believe that there's a lot he didn't share with me today. And I wouldn't be surprised to learn that he himself is being bullied at school.
Siggy?
I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be shocked. My guess is that it's verbal, and that some smart kid has found his weak spot. He also brought up his father, who, believe it or not, he thinks might be Darth Vader. What? Children often get caught halfway between fantasy and reality, and he's only 6. And I asked him if the two of you talk much about his father. He said it upset you, and that you're not saying much about him.
Yeah, it's very complicated, so.
He said that be aware that if we're talking to my mom about my dad, that she's going to get a funny look on her face. So I take it that Ziggy's father isn't exactly a good guy.
No, not exactly.
And I assume that Ziggy's never met him.
Yeah, no, he never will.
As I said, I think you have a caring, sweet little boy in your hands. And I would like to see him again. Okay. See him? Ziggy?
Look, all giant hair there, Bo.
Betty.
What are you doing here?
To talk to you.
You've been following me?
Oh, I'm following you. Well, I want to talk to you about what I did at the theater.
Yes,
It was unacceptable, inexcusable. That said, it didn't happen in a vacuum.
Right,
What do you mean?
exactly.
What do I mean, Madeline? Come on.
What happened a year ago was an accident.
See?
I told
See?
you that was a mistake. That's not
I
going to
knew
be
she was
repeated
screwing
again.
him.
Well, it was repeated several times.
See?
Stop. It's been
Yeah.
erased.
From where?
Erased.
Yes, it didn't happen. I am a happily married woman.
Really?
Yes.
Not today. Not
What?
today.
You told me you agreed that you were not going to open this up again.
Well, I don't agree anymore.
All right, you know what? You stay in your life, I'll stay in mine.
Hey,
Whoa. So she has a few lies to
how
cover
he
up.
might react to the idea that you want to go back to work.
What did he say? His words exactly. That he was afraid of me going through him.
Oh.
Yeah. So I suppose I'm just worried that he's going to take it as a rejection.
You were working when he first met you and when he fell in love with you, right?
Yeah. But he just likes me to be at home in the house, and we have the twins, and he's not that crazy about me having too many friends. He's just possessive. That's who he is. So. And I hope that you'd have some ideas on the best way to communicate with him about me going back to work. No?
Well, I could certainly suggest some communicative tools, but
He's not going to agree to
for me,
nothing.
the issue isn't how best to talk to your husband, but why you're afraid to.
Thank you. I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, you're
I'm
so
just,
full of crap.
I just want to have, I suppose I want to communicate it in the best way. That's,
Okay.
She knows exactly what's going on. She's not stupid.
I'm not afraid.
Right. Keep
The
saying
week
it.
leading up to trivia night, something changed with Celeste.
Still beautiful, but in her face,
Her eyes.
not a look like she could actually kill somebody, but
I can still remember his voice. I can also still remember that disgusting smell. Where did you say he lived?
San Luis Obispo. You're not thinking about going down there.
Yeah, I think she would prefer to kill him. Oh, good. She's going to a shooting range. Or is she? Is that in her dreams? Looks like. Whew. There's a lot to unpack in this place, man. Whoa. She has got a lot to deal with. And I'm just worried about her little boy. I think he's got more issues and is able to con people. I don't know. And then Madeline having her affair. See, there's more secrets coming out there. And then Nicole Kidman's character, Celeste, wanting to go back to being a lawyer. That's not going to work with him. He will not let her do that. That threatens him. So I can't wait for the next episode. I want to get to find out who got murdered. Again, I'm hoping it's Nicole Kidman, Celeste's husband. But anyway, any comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you on the next one.